Glory be to God. Hallelujah.
How you doing? That's
Amen.
Amen. All right. Hold on.
We praise you, Lord. We honor you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Amen, amen.
Yes,
Hallelujah.
yes, Lord.
Who's reading?
Are you ready?
Right now, that's right now.
Yes, my God.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh, hallelujah.
Glory. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Glory, hallelujah.
Got you right now. Got you
Yes,
right
yes.
now. I had everything set up.
It's okay.
Glory.
We can look it up too.
Yeah, we're gonna write it
Okay, perfect.
down. Glory. Hallelujah. Oh,
Yes, Lord.
thank you, Lord. Woo. Oh, we honor you, Lord. Oh, your word that is praised.
This atmosphere is going out here. I'm all for about what I'm ready now. Let's go on that. All right. Good evening, God bless, God bless. First things first, I'd like to give all the glory to God. Second, I'd like to thank my pastors for giving me this opportunity to bring forth this word. I also like to congratulate Gio on the word. What's the name? That was powerful.
Amen.
All right, so first things first, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all look to your neighbor and let each other know y'all in the right place tonight? You could have been anywhere right now. You could have been anywhere right now. You could have been doing anything. You're in the presence of God. You're in the glory right now.
Yes, Lord.
Alright, so the theme for tonight is freedom.
Yes.
And my title is On the Other Side of Your Faith is Your Breakthrough.
Amen.
Hold on, let me slow that down because I don't know if y'all heard me. On the other side of your faith is your breakthrough. Alright, so now we will be discussing the story of a girl restored to life and a woman healed. So while you guys turn to Mark chapter 5, 21 through 42, I want to share a quick story of how God works real quick.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you, Papa.
No problem. The first things first, so honestly, I never really even liked public speaking. Like, to be honest, I hated it. I used to be always that one kid, try to slip out of it no matter what. But
I'm with you, brother.
Exactly. But it's funny how God has a way of taking things you despise, fear, or things that's just or things that just don't work well with you to work in your favor
That's right.
and to help others, right?
That's right.
So, hold on, let me stop. Alright, so it's funny because 3 months back in October, Brother JC brought a word for Pastor's Day, right? And I came across this when I was making this and stuff. So then it was about, and one of the things he was talking about was how me saying I wanted to preach and all like him gave him encouragement to bring forth that word on Pastor's Day. So what he was saying was that God opened his eyes and showed him that everyone's always watching. You don't know who you're encouraging, and you don't know who you're leading by example. So, and he was like, by me coming up here, it's going to give him the courage to come up here. And I kid you not, something stirred in me. Like, right when he said that right there, I was like, wait, bring a word? I just said I hate public speaking. That's not my thing.
Wow.
But it's funny because God will put you in uncomfortable situations to help you grow, because that's the only way you're going to grow. So, and it's funny how he said that, right? Because now you see me up here. It was predestined 3 months ago. Now someone else that maybe see me up here might be coming up here next, you know? So by him encouraging me, I'm encouraging somebody else. And that's just how it works when you're working with God. When you're walking with God and walking with people of God, you just keep encouraging each other, and it's like an endless cycle. All right, so now let's get into the word book.
Glory.
All right. So then, now bear with me because I'm going to jump around. Like, I'm not just going to read one verse. We're actually going to break this thing down, all right?
Okay.
So-
I like that.
So we're going to start at verse 22. Everybody there?
Amen.
I was going to say, y'all should read. I was talking for a minute.
Is that Mark 22?
He said,
Mark chapter 5. Yeah.
Gracias.
Alright, cool. So, alright, and it says, and behold, one of the rulers of the synagogue came, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet and begged him earnestly, saying, my little daughter lies at the point of death. Come and lay your hands on her, that she may be healed, and she will live. So Jesus went with him, and a great multitude followed him and thronged him. And what it doesn't say here is that his daughter is 12 years old. It says it in all the other books with Mathew and all. But just keep that in mind, because that's going to play a part in the speech.
Amen.
Alright, so now we're going to continue. Now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years, and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had,
Yes.
and was no better, but rather grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, hold on. Let me stop skipping, all right? We're going to keep it there. All right, we're going to keep it there. So, what I noticed is that there's a reason these two stories had to intercede one another. And I started to think, and I started to realize Mark wants us to see a connection. Oh yeah, y'all can sit down, by the way. I would have had that stand up for a minute. And I started to realize Mark wants us to see a connection between both characters. Of course not on the outside appearance or their status. Because if we go by that, then we see Jairus. He's named in the text. A respected leader, ruler of the synagogue, doing well for himself and his family. And on the other hand, it's the woman. She's not even named in the text. She's a rejected and outcast.
Yeah.
Can't even come near the synagogue. She's alone and struggling to survive. And she spent all she had on things that she thinks is going to make her better, but it turns out to make her worse. So I'm praying, I'm reading, right? Listening to other preachers. And finally I realized the first connection between these two. That they've run into a situation they can't handle. And how many of us know that's the job for Jesus, right? And that reminds me of us, because some of us are like Jairus, right? Some of us are like the woman.
Wow.
We each come from different backgrounds and have different problems. That we can't handle. So because of that, we're all connected because we're here at the presence of Jesus.
Amen.
You know, we're here bringing this situation to Him. Whether it's an alcohol addiction, whether it's drugs, pornography, anxiety, depression, oppression, anger issues, whatever it is, it's no match for the Almighty. Here, I'll prove it to you right here. In Romans chapter 8:31, it says, if God is for us, then who can be against us? Also in Philippians 4:13, I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So He is our refuge. If you simply just bring your problems, tribulations, your temptations to the source, He shall strengthen you and see you through.
Amen.
Alright, so we're going to go back in the text and start at verse 27 where I stopped off. And it says, when she heard about Jesus, she came behind him in a crowd and touched his garment. For she said, if only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well. And we see it in the other books that it says, if I should touch the hem of his garment. And for those don't know what the hem is, it's like the borderline of his garment. If you want to think about it, just think of the tassel. So for her to think that if she could just touch the tassel of Jesus' clothes and become healed, that goes to show you her faith was strong. If she could just touch a piece of his clothes and be made whole. Oh yeah. Thank you, Mike. This right here. If she could just touch this right here and be made healed, that goes to show you how strong her faith was. Because it says right here in Romans 10:17, faith comes by hearing. So I ask you a question right now. What's blocking your hearing?
Amen.
I ask you a question. Who's in your ear preventing you from growing? Who's in your ear preventing your faith from growing? Because both Jairus and the woman, they had to hear about Jesus. They had to hear about him in order for their faith to get strong. Whether they heard about his miracles for curing the blind, raising the dead, calming the storm, all of that. So in order for that, they had to hear him there. But in order for them to receive their miracle, right, they had to move on their faith, which leads me to their second connection, that both of them were desperate for their miracle.
Amen.
Start, right. And by desperate, I mean, because when you desperate for God, you start praising him no matter what. When you desperate for God, you don't care who's watching. When you desperate for God, you come into church, you're not worried about the time. You're not worried about what time you gotta leave, what time you gotta go eat and pick up a meal. You're not worried about none of that. When you're desperate for God, your prayer is different. You start fasting, you know. When you're desperate for God, you drop down on your knees. When you're desperate for God, you start dropping on your knees and start praising Him. So I'm telling you, tell your neighbor, you gotta be desperate for Him.
You gotta be desperate.
Because it says, when you desperate, it will open doors that complacency can't open.
That's right. Santo.
Come on.
That's right. Come on.
And check this. It comes times, right? God will let the enemy tempt you just to humble you. Just so you lean on the Lord and only Him.
Amen.
But I want you to realize something. Hold on. I want you to realize something. Although at times He'll use the enemy to tempt you, just know the enemy can't harm or inflict any pain on you.
Amen.
Wait, no, I'm going to prove it right here for you. In Deuteronomy 28:17, the Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before your face. They shall come against you one way, but flee before you 7 ways.
Amen.
Also in 1 Corinthians 10:13, no temptation has overtaken you. God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able to handle. But listen, with temptation makes way of escape. Hold on, wait. I don't think y'all heard that. When temptation makes way of escape.
Way of escape.
Exactly. So look, and this is why I love this Bible right here, because it has the side note. And it says, thankfully, God does not allow His children to be tempted beyond the borders of their limitations. Unfortunately, people sometimes grow so ignorant by sin that they become blind to the escape route.
Why they become blind to the
Amen.
They
escape
become
route?
blind to the escape route, the spiritual supplies. So what's the
The one He
spiritual supplies?
supplies.
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked me the spiritual supplies. Because I got them right here. One of the spiritual supplies is right here, the Bible.
Amen.
The Bible right here. When your temptations are gonna come, stick your faith in the Bible.
That's right. Come
Stick your
on.
face in the Bible and
That's
consume
right.
it. Because I'm telling you,
Talk
has
it.
wisdom and knowledge in here that
Talk it.
the
Say.
enemy won't even know.
That's
your
right.
Your next spiritual tool is fasting.
Amen.
You want to know why? Because look, we're flesh, we're carnal, right? So fasting is disconnected from the world.
That's
it's killing
right.
the flesh, right?
Come
It's killing
on.
the flesh. So the next thing is prayer. And that's perfect. That prayer is right after fasting. That's why, do you know when they say like fasting prayer? Because like fasting, right, is disconnected from the world, killing the flesh, or prayer is connecting you to God.
Amen.
It's getting you in tune with God. It's getting that intimate relationship right there.
Yes.
Amen.
And then the fourth one I have right here is praise and worship. Because how many of us know when you feeling down, music gonna turn it around? When you feeling down, music gonna turn it around. And I mean, I don't mean just your regular music.
That's
you listen
right.
to just a bumping on. I mean like your actual
That's
praise
right.
music for God. Like you put that on.
That's
And
right.
you start. You saw how the atmosphere was
That's
before when
right.
they had the drums and stuff? And
Uh-huh.
then you just felt it right there,
Right.
you know? So it's like, you know, once you start going, just jumping, man, just stuff start falling off
That's
you.
right.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
Start shedding
That's
off you.
right.
So I'm telling you, use your spiritual tools, especially when your trials, tribulations, and all that come. I'm telling you, it helps out. It really does.
Thank you.
I had that, so hold up. Let me get back on my thing. Alright, so we're gonna continue right here. Alright, so we're gonna continue at 29. And it says, immediately the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of the affliction. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that power had gone out of him, turned around in a crowd and said, who touched my clothes? But his disciples said to him, you see the multitude thronging you, and you say, you touched me? And he looked around to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him and told him the whole truth. Now I'll come to you with the third and final connection. Alright, so which is Jairus presenting his 12-year-old daughter. Remember I said remember the number 12?
Yeah.
His 12-year-old daughter and the woman with the 12-year-old blood issue. And there's no coincidence that the number 12 is in both of them.
That's right.
Because if you notice in the Bible, numbers are symbolic. We go through this all the time. And it just so happens that the number 12 represents government. So if you think about it being government, that means in a way it's representing God's power and authority. It says represents about his power and authority. And both Jairus and the woman came to that realization of his power and authority.
Amen.
And it's important because if they wasn't aware of his power and authority, Jairus wouldn't have thought his daughter could get healed.
That's right.
The woman wouldn't have thought she could get healed just by touching the border, the tassel of his garment.
Amen.
And what's the name? And look, right in here, Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able. Oh no, hold on, yeah. So like I said, the woman wouldn't have thought she could get healed, right? And then you saw she said it. If I could just touch the hem of his garment. If I could just touch the hem of his garment. You know why she kept saying that? Because once you hear the faith, you gotta move on. So you gotta declare with your words. You gotta declare with your words. Look right here in Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. You heard what I just said? The power that works in us.
In us.
And you know why? You know why the devil was saying?
In us.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hold on. You heard that according to the power that works in us. So there's power in us.
That's right.
So that's why the enemy wants to keep us quiet.
That's right.
That's why whenever a trouble comes or a tribulation comes, the enemy wants to keep our mouth shut. Because he knows that power of life or death is in the tongue.
Yes.
That's why, what's the name? That's why when this word was predestined, when the pastors told me about this, right then and there, the enemy was coming for me there. Because he wanted to try to get me off track. He wanted to try to distract me. Because he knew that if he could get me off track, I kid you not, if I would have faltered, it makes no sense me bringing his word to y'all if I would have gave up and caved in. That's why the enemy kept trying his hardest. He's working overtime. And like we say, God never sleeps, right? Well, the enemy doesn't sleep either. Because he always trying to get you off track.
Come
So
on.
that's what I'm saying. Break the chains right now because
Come
it starts
on.
with you and I.
Right
It
now.
starts with you and I.
It does. It starts with you and I. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Glory.
Alright, so we're going to continue. So then, I'm going to say it right here. And it says, and he said to her, starting at 34, and he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction. Now, hold on. I was listening to a preaching, right? And it brought it to my attention. This was good. So she went from nobody, right? She went from nobody, and it's not even the Bible. Then she went from Jesus saying, somebody touched me. So she went from nobody to somebody, correct? And then right here it says, daughter, your faith has made you well. So she went from nobody to somebody touching her. To daughter, your faith has made you well. So I'm telling you right now, look, it doesn't matter where you come from.
Amen.
It doesn't matter. That's why it says, come as you are.
Speaking.
But it's important not to stay as you are.
Amen.
Glory.
It's important not to stay as you are. All right, and then... All right. Now check this. All right. So we gotta remember though. We gotta remember Jairus got to her first. Soon as Jesus came off the boat, Jairus came right to him, dropped on his knees, was like, "My daughter needs you. Like, I need you to come with me now. My daughter's dying." So, what's the name? And then it just so happens, so let's say for instance we Jairus, right? We go to Jesus first, bam, and then we walk in. Time is of the essence because we need to get it to our daughter. Or for those who don't have kids right now, siblings. So we get there, and then next thing you know, we turn around. You're like, wait, where's Jesus at? You lost him in the crowd. And then you go and you see the woman coming up to the grabbing this tassel. And then check this right here. It says, but the woman, fearing and trembling, right? Knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him and told him the whole truth.
Amen.
Told him the whole truth. So if you think about it, if we Jairus, like some of us gonna feel salty because we got to him first, right? We want him to help us first, right? We want him to help us first. But yeah, he's helping someone else right now, and it says the whole truth. So think about it. She's had this thing for 12 years. She could have started right from when she first got it and just told her whole story. But then I realized this. Right here. Sometimes, although we're waiting on a miracle, God will have us watch someone else get their miracle.
Glory!
Let me repeat that. Although we're waiting on a miracle, God will sometimes watch someone else get their miracle. You know why? And it's not to discourage us. It's not to put us to shame. But it's to let us know that if he could do it for her, then he could definitely do it for us.
That's right.
Although it's two different situations, but if he did it for you right, if he did it for her right in front of your face, then your faith should be increased.
Yes, come on. Hallelujah.
That's what I'm saying. And then check this out. So we're going back into 35, right? And it says, while he was still speaking, so while Jesus was still speaking to the woman, someone came from the ruler of the synagogue's house who said, your daughter is dead. Why trouble the teacher any further? You believe that? See, if that was me, I would have been like, this not your daughter though. Like, this not your daughter though. If you telling me not to trouble the teacher, like, and you see, that's the enemy right there.
That's
you wanna
right.
know why? Because like he just saw a miracle happen right in front of his face. And then someone's gonna come in and be like, oh nah, don't trouble him. Don't trouble him. He can't do it. You're like, man, I just saw a miracle right in front of my face. You telling me don't trouble him?
Amen.
Like, what are you talking about? So that's why I'm saying. Yo, the enemy. That's why I said before, who's in your ear? That's why I said before, who's in your ear? Because although you just seen a miracle happen,
Talk about it.
that don't mean anything. Because the enemy knows, he be like, alright, you know what? I know they're a little weak. I know I can get on their emotions. That's why it says don't go off emotions. Because if Jairus would have went off emotions right there, he would have been like, man, I got to him first, but he went to her and forget it, you know?
Wow.
That's why the enemy tries to get us by our emotions.
Yes.
But check this out. As soon as Jesus heard the word that was spoken, he said to the ruler of the synagogue, do not be afraid, only believe.
That's right.
Do not be afraid, only believe.
I believe you, Jesus.
Me too.
Amen.
All right.
Yes, Lord.
Santo, hallelujah.
Okay, and let's just continue right here. And we're just gonna go skip down to 39. I know we're just gonna skip down to 39. And it says, when he came in, he said to them, why make this commotion and weep? The child is not dead but sleeping. And they ridiculed him. But when he had put them all outside, did you hear that? When he had put them all outside.
Come on.
So I'm asking you right now, who do you need to put outside?
Outside.
Amen.
Who do you need to put outside your life to get your breakthrough?
Come
Because
on.
it's people hindering you from your breakthrough. So there's some people who we need to put outside. That's why I said the enemy's always working overtime. He's always working overtime. So
Yes,
all right,
Lord.
let's. All right, and then we're gonna finish it up right here. Pretty cute. And he took the father and the mother of the child and those who were with him and entered where the child was lying. Then he took the child by the hand and said to her, Talitha Kumi. And then he said, he must have knew I was gonna mess up on words. This is translated, little girl, I say to you, arise.
Yes, that's right.
And immediately the girl arose and
Jesus,
walked.
I arise
Yes,
too.
For she was 12 years of age,
Yes, God.
and they were overcome with greatness and amazement.
Amen.
Hold on. I'm about to be finished right now.
Yes,
That was a good one to clap to. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Oftentimes, God will have us use our faith. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. So then I noticed this once I finished the end of it. Oftentimes, God will have us use our faith to either free ourselves or break free ourselves or help others. For instance, the woman, right? In order for her to get her breakthrough, her faith had to be up there. She had to break free herself. But for Jairus, in order for his daughter to get healed, he had to have faith that Jesus could do it. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the woman, sometimes for us, we have to have faith to break ourselves free. But in order for us to help others, we got to have faith like Jairus. In order for him to help resurrect them.
Amen.
And listen, and I just wanted to finish with these 3 connections just so y'all can hear it again. So number 1, bring your situations to the feet of Jesus.
Yes, come on.
Bring your
Hallelujah.
situations to the feet of Jesus.
Yes,
I don't care what it is, what problems, what trials, what tribulations, whatever addictions you have, bring it to the feet of Jesus. Number 2, you got to be desperate for God in order to receive your healing and breakthrough. Because some of us, we're not that desperate. We come to Him, we say a prayer, and then we go back to our regular lives.
Yes.
You know, we got to be desperate if we really want to see that breakthrough. Not only for us, but for others also.
That's right.
And I'm going to leave that with number 3. You got to realize His power and authority in order to believe He can do it.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
And that's my time.
For Elliot.